Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion, and this is Nintendo News, or really like a This Week in Nintendo News. Let's get to that. First of all, POKKEN Tournament is coming out for Wii U, as we all know, but a lot of people have been saying, hey, what about 3DS? It seems like it's a perfect fit for 3DS. Smash Bros. Made it over to 3DS, why not POKKEN Tournament? And the developers say, horsepower and money. Basically, it would cost a lot of money to redevelop it for the 3DS, and for whatever reason, Pokemon Company isn't interested in ponying up that money, but then also they don't really feel like it can fit on the 3DS as it exists right now, so they'd have to heavily revamp it to make it fit, so that's why. Now we know. But speaking of Pokemon, a very amusing comic, I feel like I say that every video, a very amusing comic from DORKLY, which is how Pokemon, in the world of Pokemon, reacts to dogfighting. Now, dogfighting is a horrible crime, and nobody here likes it, but when you think about it, it is identical to Pokemon fighting, right? It's a little disturbing how it's exactly the same thing. So this pokes fun at that by showing you dogs being treated like Pokemon, and kind of how horrifying that is when you actually really think about it. So yeah, if you want to read that comic, it's pretty funny. There's a link for ya. Now we get to the thing that I really want to talk about, because I really want to rant about this, which is a video that appeared on a Small Potatoes channel. I say that, though it has about 1,000 more subscribers than I do, so I'm Small Potatoes too, I fully admit it. And in any case, this guy has been posting clickbaity rumors as if they're facts, and he's posted yet another one insisting, and he spends so much time in the video going on and on and on about how it's not a rumor, it's 100% legit, it's a fact, it's from a source at Nintendo, he's verified this person's employee number at Nintendo. First of all, how? How do you verify somebody's employee ID number at Nintendo? And I've got all kinds of questions, but let's get to the meat of it, which is that he claims that this person at Nintendo's contacted him. Again, it's a channel with 5,000 subscribers. That's not very likely that somebody from Nintendo is even aware of him and then contacts him to give him and only him all this inside information. But anyways, let's get on to the information, which is that the NX will be released in 2016. Duh, we all knew that. That's a given. It's definitely coming out in 2016. In fact, I will go on the record as saying November 2016. My inside source in Nintendo says November. I'm just kidding. I don't have an inside source in Nintendo, but using logic, using basic analysis of Nintendo's previous release stuff, it will be fall of 2016. That's a given. But anyways, he claims that an inside source told him that it will be released in 2016 and that Zelda NX will be a launch window game for it. And he's talking about Zelda NX as if it's something completely different than Zelda Wii U. If there is such a thing as Zelda NX right now, that is going to be launched when the NX comes out, then it's just a port of Zelda Wii U for the NX, like what they did with Twilight Princess. The game was developed for GameCube, but then it came out on the Wii first as a launch title, and then a month later on the GameCube, which annoyed me to no end because I didn't want to buy the Wii, so I had to wait for the GameCube version. But of course I did eventually buy the Wii, but that's not the point. The point is, those are the two pieces of information that he has. He also claims that he's got visual proof of this, but he can't share it with anybody for obvious reasons, and all this stuff. But again, what irks me most about this isn't that he's talking about rumors. I talk about rumors all the time. But the point is, when you're talking about rumors, you gotta couch them in as, these are rumors. You know, he's talking about it as if it's 100% factual information, so I just know that I'm going to have to deal with all kinds of people saying, oh, I heard that it's a fact that it's Zelda NX is gonna... First of all, we don't know anything about Nintendo porting the Wii Zelda U to the NX. That seems likely, I'm going to be honest with you, but we don't know for sure that that's happening. So for this guy to insist that he's got an inside source at Nintendo who's only contacted him, even though he's only got 5,000 subscribers, and that, you know, these are the two pieces of information, but the guy is going to give him all kinds of other information down the line. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Now, Now, I just want to go on the record as saying, first of all, maybe he believes all of this. Maybe somebody has contacted him and has said, hey, I'm an insider at Nintendo, I'll give you some information. Because this happened to me back when I was the editor-in-chief at Zelda Dungeon, and then before that at Zelda Universe, people would email me, or the site, all the time, and say, I've got inside info, Zelda Wii U is gonna have space aliens in it, and it's gonna have laser swords. I mean, I wouldn't believe any of this stuff and we would never publish it on the site, but people would send this kind of stuff. So maybe somebody has sent him this information and he's running with it because he believes it. But it's just kind of sad. And then later he posted a video saying, my source has been verified, and he shows screenshots of a NeoGAF thread where the whole topic is something completely different. It's tangentially related. It's about, like, supposedly EA, this is, again, 100% a rumor, that EA has received dev kits and that they're sitting down with Nintendo and trying to work out a plan. That could be very likely, but that has nothing to do with his thing whatsoever. So, well, I don't know. Anyways, I had to rant about it because it annoys me when I see rumors out there being presented as facts. It started way back during the whole Zordiana thing, and every time it rears its ugly head again, I have to rant about it. But anyways, let's get on to the next story, which is about the fact that hackers have created a tool to create fake screenshots for MIIVERSE, which is stupid, in my opinion. It's useless. It's going to disrupt the system. They're possibly going to post things that are inappropriate for Nintendo content, so I am not okay with this at all, personally. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments, but I think it's stupid. Dorkly is at it again with another amusing comic about the 10 things that they've learned from playing Pokemon, and I'm sure you've learned these things too. Pretty funny stuff. There's a link for you. And then our final story is about Ronda Rousey? I think it's Rousey? Anyways, you know, the MMA fighter who recently lost to Holly Ham. But anyways, the point is she's saying, hey, if there's ever a Metroid movie, I'd sure love to play Samus Aran. Or is it Samus Aran? I can never get that pronunciation right. But anyways, okay, you know, at least she knows the Metroid games and stuff, and she is a dedicated Nintendo fan, so sure, why not? I can think of a million other actresses who look more like Samus than her, but does that really matter? Anyways, that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys next time for more news. Bye, guys!